I would like to give a special nail addict shout out to Sammy the Goat, I Love Nails, April Shorty, and Exotica's Empire for being the first four to comment on my last video. I thank you all so very, very much.
High volume.
Hey y'all, welcome back and welcome if you're new. My name is Sheena, and if you haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get into today's set. So I have my Luck Forever full cover nail tips I got off Amazon, and these are the nude ones that I love. And today I'm going to be doing another Gel X method, but I'm going to show like full prep and everything. Y'all, I'm so excited. I have so many sets put to the side that I would like to do for the month, and I am just raring to go and super excited. So to start off, when I'm doing Gel X, I typically size my nails out, and then I take my e-file and etch the inside like so for better adherence. If you don't have an e-file or are not comfortable with an e-file, you can also etch the inside of your tips with nail primer. It also does chemically etch the inside for better adherence. First things first, you want to take a cuticle pusher and lightly push back your cuticles to expose any dead skin that may be there. Then I'm going to take this ball bit and go around the cuticle area to remove any dead skin that may be there. You can use any cuticle bit that you do have if you're using an e-file. Then I'm going to take my mandrel and a fine grit sanding band and just go out over my natural nail just to remove the shine off of the nail, which also does help with adherence as well. So the next step would normally be to go in with a dehydrator and primer of your choice. The dehydrator is to dry out your nails, and the primer is just to allow anything that's being applied to stick a bit better. But I skipped that step on this, and I'm just going in with my Savulon 6-in-1 nail glue, and I typically place that on my natural nail and then place a little into the actual nail tip as well. I'm gonna go in at a 45-degree angle and place this on my nail and give that a quick flash cure just to kind of hold it in place. So I flash cure for about 10 seconds and then move on to the next finger, doing the same thing, applying the 6-in-1 glue to my nail, my natural nail, and then I do apply some into the nail tip itself. Again, going in at a 45-degree angle, watching the gel rise from cuticle to free edge, and then I use my little mini lamp to go ahead and flash cure that into place for about 10 seconds, and I just repeat that over all of my nails. So the video I'm posting tonight is not necessarily a fall or, of course, not a Halloween set, but it's a set that I've done like a while back, and I kind of just wanted to push it out. Saturday is my normal posting day, and last night I was doing a breast cancer set, but I couldn't find a particular polygel I wanted to use within the set. So I started it and scratched it because I just didn't like how it was looking just from the beginning. So I'm gonna go back to the drawing board tonight and get that done. And in the meantime, again, Saturday is a normal day that I post, and I haven't been able to do that the past couple of Saturdays. So I was determined to get a video out tonight, whether it posts late Saturday night, early Sunday morning. I had to get a video out today, so this is what we have, and I loved how it came out. Then once they're all applied, I'm going to take my mandrel with a fine grit sanding band and go around the cuticle just to remove any spillage that might have been there or cured, and then also just make it a little bit more flush to the natural nail as well. And then I like to buff the shine out of all of the nails just to make it a nice clean slate for any nail art that I might get ready to do after getting the nails all prepped and ready to go. I normally do this early on or just any time in the nail set before applying any nail art. I like to go in with my Pana 8080 hand file and just file the tips. There's always like a little tab there. Just get that off the nails. And this is what they look like after being file shaped and buffed. So now I'm going to go in with my McCart nail foil art glue, nail art foil glue, and this particular foil for today's design. So if you know me, then you know I love to use my nail art foil glue in different ways versus just a whole nail. So for my index, I'm going in and I'm going to create a French tip for this particular nail design. I just kind of map out where I want that foil to lay. And I'm doing the smile line now. Then I'm going to fill in the whole top portion of this nail just to be able to apply that foil in a French tip design. For my middle finger and my ring finger, I'm doing the same thing. So I made a line down the center, and on my middle finger, I'm gonna paint the whole left side with the foil glue. On the ring finger, I'm gonna paint the whole right side with the foil glue, and try to make sure the line is as straight as I can get it. For my pinky, I'm going to do a full nail of the foil. So I'll take the actual brush from the bottle of the nail foil glue and just paint that entire nail, to just go ahead and just map where all the places that I do want my foil to lay. And then for my thumb, I went back in with a French tip design. I hope that everyone is having an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you may be. And I'm never going to let a video go by without doing this appreciation section where I just want to thank anyone that does take their time to watch my videos. You guys are appreciated. If you're new to the channel, then welcome to the Nail Addict family. And I thank you guys so much for joining me on my nail journey. And if you've been subscribed, then you know I love you oh so much. So I did go ahead and fully cure that for 60 seconds. Before going in with my foil, I like to let the foil glue sit for about additional 30 seconds. And now I'm just taking the foil and I'm going over all of the areas where that foil glue was applied. And I'm just rubbing with my finger, making sure it does get in very well. And foil is so easy to apply. You typically know when it's ready to go because it'll just lift itself from the nail, like once it's actually applied. And it just applies so nicely. I love using foils. Look how beautiful that French tip came out. So nice. And so I'm basically just repeating that over all of my nails, placing the foil over the tacky foil glue and just rubbing it into place. So I got this builder gel from a Savulon like tip kit that was sent over to me, and I love it. It's so thick and just really nice that I decided to try to apply my rhinestones with it because I mean, again, it's just so nice and thick. I felt like the rhinestones would sit perfectly in it, and it would just work really well. And I was right, it worked super well. Like, I want to find some more of this builder gel in the bottle like this because I just love how it applied to the nail. Also, these are gel X nails, so it did help with like reinforcement for me to actually apply this onto my nail as well. So I'm taking this like really light pink heart and I'm going to take a green heart as well because the foil has the pink and the green in it, and just place them randomly on that side of the nail. And then just in between those hearts, this entire side I'm going to fill with light pink rhinestones and green rhinestones just randomly into the nail set. Y'all, this took so freaking long to do because I did this on both my middle and my ring finger the exact same way, but I enjoyed it nonetheless. It was just really fun. Like, I used all different sizes of the rhinestones from the pink and the green, and I just went in and took my time and applied them fully. And I'm gonna like speed this up. I'm just gonna show this one now because again, it took me so long to do this, and at the time I could not find my rhinestone picker, so I'm actually using a silicone tool. The tool I'm using to apply this, I did put a little builder gel on it to be able to pick up the rhinestones, and just used it to apply it. And this silicone tool is what I actually would normally use to kind of rub in my foils when applying them. But lately my finger has been working pretty nicely, so I just use my finger instead. So now I'm taking that same builder gel and I'm going over my index. And again, this is also for reinforcement. So when you're doing gel X nails, it is smart to reinforce the nail, especially when you're using a colored nail tip because they tend to be on the thinner side. So like a reinforcement for me is like this builder gel, or I will use my Savillon 6-in-1 nail glue most times and go over the nail just to give it that extra strength it needs. Once I cure this, it does give that extra strength, but I'm gonna leave it wet and do a cuticle cuff around my index finger and then give this a 60-second cure in my lamp. And then I'm going to do the same with the thumb as first placing that builder gel on the nail and doing the same cuticle cuff that I did on my index. I also apply a layer of the builder gel on my pinky for reinforcement as well. And then I'll give this a 60-second cure in my lamp. Once everything is nice and cured, I'm now going to go in with a layer of top coat over all of the nails. Off camera, I do apply some cuticle oil, and I'll be back in just a moment with the final look. And here is the finished set. Super cute. I love the floral. I love all of the rhinestones. It was just a lot going on, but it was also extra cute as well. Comment down below and let me know what you think of this nail set. And if you've made it this far into the video, I definitely would love it if you would like, comment, and subscribe, and hit your post notification bell so you don't miss any of my future sets. I thank you all for joining me today, and I'll see you in my next one. Remember to be the very best you that you can be, and much love to all.